Hey everybody, what's going on? My name's Jeff Carpenter. I'm a portrait and lifestyle photographer based out of Nashville, Tennessee. In this video today, I'm going to show you my 3-in-1 headshot method where you can get 3 unique headshot looks with a gray background and 2 lights. We got Lindsay here to help me out, so let's go and get started. Alright, so for the first setup, we're going to be making a white background headshot. And I know you're probably thinking it's a gray background, how are you going to make it white? Well, it's really simple. All we're going to do is take this light back here, and we're just going to blast it at full power at the gray background. What that's going to do is it's going to turn it completely white. I've also got this Mag bounce attached to it. And what that does is it kind of diffuses the light so it doesn't shoot in a really directional pattern. So it kind of spreads it out so you're not going to have a hot spot right in the middle. All right, so the placement of the lights I have right now, I've got this backlight right about where the small of her back is. If you go any higher or any lower, you're gonna get, the light's gonna start to fall off, and you're just gonna come from pure white, and it's gonna start turning a little bit gray. So that's a good spot to start with. You might need to adjust it a little bit based on your model. That's a good place to start. And for my key light, I've got it kind of at a 45-degree angle, just angled down so I get a nice Rembrandt lighting. So let's go ahead and take a couple shots and see where we end up. All right, so now that we just finished up getting some shots we were happy with the white background, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the black background. The way we're gonna do that is just take away this background light, turn it off, and we're gonna leave this key light where it is. What we're gonna end up doing though is taking this grid, just for safe measure, we're gonna put this on our key light. And what that's gonna do is it's going to make the light more directional. So where the light would spill in a lot of different ways, putting the grid on, it makes it really pinpoints where the light goes. So that's gonna avoid any spill onto the background, which would then turn the background gray. All right, so now that we've got the grid on our light, we've got Lindsay positioned where we need her to be, we'll go ahead and take a few shots. Okay, so for this last shot, we're gonna go ahead and create a gray background. We've already done a white background, we've done a black background. To get the gray background, I've already removed the grid off my key light. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have Lindsay take a couple steps backwards. I'm gonna put her about 2 feet from the background. And I'm gonna go ahead and move my key light a little bit over and a little bit more around front, because I want to have spill onto the background. That's what's going to create it. That's what's going to turn it gray. If it doesn't spill onto it at all, it's going to just turn black like we had with our last shot. So I've moved it around the front a little bit so the light is going to actually be hitting the gray background, turning it a little more gray. And the closer you get to the background with the light, the brighter it's going to get. I kind of want a neutral gray, so I've got it about 5 or 6 feet from the background. You can kind of play with it based on the look you want, but for now, this is where we're going to start. All right, so there you have it. That is my 3-in-1 headshot method where you can get 3 unique looks with a gray background and 2 lights. Simple as that. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. And to see all my latest work, be sure to follow me on Instagram at ReadyLightMedia. Have a great day.